Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Welcome to your 13th class, and today we're going to discuss articles, the use of articles, and the. What is articles? What does an article mean? What does it mean? Basically, an article is an adjective, like adjectives. Articles modify nouns. So an article basically is an adjective because it modifies nouns. English has two articles, the and a, an. The is used to refer to specific or particular nouns. the هي ترجع لأشياء أو أسماء محددة. An is used to modify non-specific or non-particular noun، بينما والآن ترجع للأسماء بشكل عام. Okay. the إذن ترجع لاسم محدد، بينما والآن تستخدم مع الأسماء الغير محددة. علشان هيك بنسمي the definite article و an indefinite article، محددة وغير محددة. For example, if you say, let's read the book. إذا قلنا, let's read the book. Here I mean a specific book. أنا الآن بقصد على موضوع معين. If I ask you, go back to the book, okay? Or do the exercise in the book. So you will know that I'm talking about our textbook, for example, Azar or interaction axis. Let's read the book. ده هنا نحكي، هنا نقصد كتاب معين ومحدد معروف. If I say let's read a book, I mean any book. بينما في هذه الحالة a book هنا نقصد أي كتاب rather than a specific book. So this is a clear difference between the and a. Here is another way to explain it. The is used to refer to a specific or particular member of a group. For example, I just saw the most popular movie of this year. There are many movies. هذا معناها I just saw the most popular movies of this year. معناها there are many movies، هناك العديد من الأفلام، but only one particular movie is the most popular. Therefore we use the. لذلك بنستخدم the. فأنا بتكلم عن هو أكثر الأفلام شهرة ما بين عدد من الأفلام. أما a and an is used to refer to a non-specific or non-particular member of the group. بينما the تستخدم مثل ما حكينا with the specific and particular member، بينما a و an نستخدمها with non-specific and non-particular member of the group. For example, I would like to go see a movie. Here, we're not talking about a specific movie. في هذا المثال احنا ما بنحكي عن فيلم معين. We're talking about any movie. نتحدث على أي فيلم. There are many movies and I want to see any movie. I don't have a specific one in mind. أعتقد واضحة وبسيطة هذه المعاني. فالآن لاحظنا الفرق ما بين استخدام the وآن، أو مش استخدام، أنا بتكلم الآن عن معانيها، معنى استخدامها. Okay? The is used for a specific noun or a particular member of a group، بينما وآن is used with or refers to a non-specific noun or a non-particular member of the group. Normally we use a and an to refer to something for the first time. For example, we went to a museum in Paris. We ate at the museum. 2. لاحظوا الآن استخدمنا وآن مع شيء ذكر لأول مرة. مثل we went to a museum. هذا الميوزيوم أول مرة تذكر نستخدم معها إذا ما ذكرت مرة أخرى نستخدم معها ده. We went to a museum in Paris. We ate at the museum. الآن أي museum إحنا بنقصد الآن استخدمنا ذا لأنه we're talking about specific member of a group, right? We know what we are talking about. The museum, we know the museum it is in Paris and it is where we ate. لذلك استخدمنا ذا. فإذا ما ذكر الشيء أول مرة يستخدم معه أو آن، وهذا حسب ما إذا كان مبدوء بحرف ساكن أو حرف علة كما شرحناها في المحاضرات السابقة. وإن ما ذكر مرة أخرى هذا الشيء نفسه يستخدم معه ذا. إذن وآن وذا, all of these are articles. They are adjectives modifying the nouns. Okay? And signal that the noun modified is indefinite, referring هذه طريقة أخرى أيضا to understand it. So it is a signal that noun modified is indefinite, referring to any member of a group. مثال آخر, my daughter really wants a dog for Christmas. This refers to any dog. This one refers to anyone, any dog. We don't know which dog because we have not found the dog yet. Okay, so my daughter really wants a dog for Christmas. So a dog here is actually refers to any dog. Or you can say my daughter really wants, for example, a laptop for 8. Okay? So in this case, we are talking about any kind of laptop. We don't know which one is it. Okay? Somebody call a policeman. Look at this sentence. Somebody call a policeman. So here the refers to any policeman. We don't need a specific policeman. We need any policeman who is available. فهذه ما يتعلق في مسألة أيضا مثال آخر, when I was at the zoo I saw an elephant. When I was at the zoo I saw an elephant. Here we're talking about a single non-specific thing. In this case, an elephant. We're talking about any kind of elephant. There's no specific one. There are probably several. ممكن هناك عديد من الفيلة في حديقة الحيوانات. But there is only one we are talking about here. Okay? Remember, using a or an depends on the sound that begins the next word. So you need to remember that we use a or an depends on اعتمادا على صوت الكلمة بداية في البداية. Okay? So we use a or an depending on the sound that begins the next word. So, for example, a plus singular noun beginning with a consonant. consonant اللي هي الحروف الساكنة. كل الحروف اللغة الإنجليزية حروف ساكنة ما عدا حروف العلة. مثلا كلمة a boy, a car, a bike, a zoo, a dog. So you need to look at the first letter of the next word. If it was a consonant sound, then you need to use a. However, we use an singular with a singular noun beginning with a vowel. an نستخدمها مع كلمة تبدأ بفاول singular. شرط انها تكون singular. في البداية هنا أيضا لازم يكون noun singular. Start with a consonant. Here noun singular and نستخدمها مع a singular noun beginning with a vowel. حروف العلة ال A وال I وال A وال O. لاحظوا an elephant, an egg, an apple, an idiot, an orphan. وهناك أيضا قاعدة بالنسبة ل we use a plus singular noun beginning with a consonant sound. A user sounds like you, a user, a university begins with the consonant Y. A university, a unicycle. Okay? So these are consonants. Although it starts with you, but it sounds consonant. This is a consonant sound. You. So we use a with a singular noun beginning with a consonant sound. Sounds like you. You. كلها في هذه الكلمات هذا الحرف صوته you, university, unicycle, user. If the noun is modified by an adjective, the choice between a and an depends on the initial sound of the adjective that immediately follows the article. So if the noun is modified by an adjective, لاحظوا مثلا هذه الجملة حكينا a broken egg. A broken egg. هذا noun، هذا adjective. واستخدمنا ما حكينا an egg، حكينا a broken egg. So if the noun is modified by an adjective, the choice between a and a begins on the initial sound of the adjective that immediately follows the article. لو حكينا نحكي an egg في بداية الأصل، في بداية الجملة. Sorry. An egg. Right? لكن جاء ما قبل egg وبعد a صفة to modify the noun. في هذا الحالة بنحكي a broken egg، لأن broken نطلع على broken وماذا بأي حرف تبدأ أو بأي صوت تبدأ، فهي تبدأ بصوت consonant. Okay? Broken. An unusual problem. لاحظوا الآن هذه noun، هذه صفة، وضعنا an لأنها ألحقت بصفة تبدأ بحرف علة. ولاحظوا الفرق الآن ما بين unusual وما بين كلمة university. على الرغم من أنه كلتا الكلمتين بيبدأوا في حرف U، إلا أنه مع university بنستخدم a ومع unusual بنستخدم an، وذلك لاختلاف صوت الحرف. ففي unusual صوت حرف U unusual unusual. بينما with university حكينا بنستخدم إذا ما كان حرف ال U بهذا الشكل university unicycle. Okay. A European country. لاحظوا أيضا استخدمنا مع European لأنه الصوت صوت الUE هو جاء على نفس شاكلة university. A European country. فما بنحكي an European country. وهذه من القواعد اللي لازم ننتبه لها. إنه we should not mix between the use of an and a with the words start with you. فلازم ما يكون في عندنا أي من الخلط ما بين في استخدام an و a مع الكلمات التي تبدأ بصوت you. فإذا ما ابتدأت الكلمة بصوت you نستخدم معها a. A European country, a university, a unicycle. فهذا يعتمد استخدامنا an أو a على صوت الحرف. صوت الحرف في بداية الكلمة. مثل كلمة يورو. هذه عملة اليورو. شو بنستخدم an ولا a؟ نستخدم a لأنه هذا الحرف هو صوته كالتالي EU. Okay. Euro. Remember too that in English the indefinite articles are used to indicate membership in a group. هذا تحدثنا عنه للمرة الثالثة الآن. I am a teacher. I am a member of a large group known as teacher. Brian is an Irishman. Brian is a member of people known as Irish. Sam is a practicing Muslim. So Sam is a member of the group known as Muslims. So is that clear? I hope so. أما الdefinite article ذا. The definite article is used before singular and plural nouns when the noun is specific or particular. نستخدمه مع المفرد الأسماء المفردة أو الجمع عندما يكون الاسم معروف. This signals that the noun is definite, that it refers to a particular member of a group. For example, the dog that bit me ran away. Here we are talking about the specific dog, the dog that bit me. فلذلك استخدمنا ذا لأنه نحكي عن كلب معين قام بعضه. Okay, so we use the. I was happy to see the policeman who saved my cat. The policeman who saved my cat. Here we are talking about a particular policeman. Even if we don't know the policeman's name, it is still a particular policeman because it is the one who saved the cat. I saw the elephant at the zoo. I saw the elephant at the zoo. Here we're talking about a specific noun. Probably there is only one elephant at the zoo. Countable and uncountable nouns. Let us now discuss this important topic because it's related to the articles. هي مرتبطة في مبدأ الارticles. في قواعد الارticles. The can be used with non-count nouns. The can be used with non-count nouns, or the article can be omitted entirely. ممكن نستخدمها with non-countable nouns. I love to sail over the water. لاحظوا الوير هو non-countable. لكن here we're talking about some specific body of water. الثانية I love to sail over water. And here we are talking about any water. So we can use the with non-count nouns, or maybe the articles can be omitted entirely. So here we used it with non-countable noun water, with a countable noun water, and here with non-countable noun water. He spilled the milk all over the floor. So milk, as you know, is non-countable. لكن استخدمنا مع هذا لأنه we are talking about a specific milk. نحكي عن milk معين، حليب معين. The one, perhaps the milk he bought it earlier that day. Or he spilled milk all over the floor. And here we are talking about any kind of milk. And an can be used only with count nouns. على خلاف ده تستخدم مع non-count nouns ومع count nouns. بينما والآن can be used with count nouns فقط. I need a bottle of water. A bottle of water. I need a new glass of milk. You can say bottle, 2 bottles, 3 bottles, glass, 2 glasses, 3 glasses. Most of the time you cannot say she wants a water. ما بنقدر نحكي she wants a water لأن water في هذا الجملة وفي هذا السياق هو غير معدود، ولا نستطيع أن نستخدم وآن مع الغير المعدود، مع الأسماء الغير معدودة. لكن ما لم استخدمنا بارل أو غاز أو glass هنا نستطيع أن نستخدم وآن. نحكي a barrel of water. okay. هذه ترجع ل barrel, 1 barrel of water. Now let us talk about the geographical use of the. And here you need to memorize all of these uses. الاستخدام الجغرافي لذا ممكن تيجي في مع بعض المناطق الجغرافية، وممكن وأيضا في بعضها لا نستخدم مع هذا. Here do not use the before the following. نحكي عن do not. أول شيء names of most countries and territories. معظم أسماء أو أغلب أسماء في الغالب أسماء البلدان والمقاطعات ما بنستخدم معها ذا، مثل Italy, Mexico, Bolivia. ما بقدر أحكي the Italy, the Jordan, the Mexico, the Syria, the Bolivia. We cannot use it. Do not use that before them. However, ممكن نحكي the Netherlands, the Dominican Republic, the Philippines, the United States. The Netherlands, the Dominican Republic, the Philippines, and the United States. أي شيء فيها مثلا the United States, we can use like states جمع. We can use that with it. For example, the Emirates. Okay. Names of cities, towns, or states. أيضا لا نستطيع أن نستخدم the مع أسماء المدن والقرى مثل سيول، ميامي، عمان، رياض، جدة، مكة. We don't use the with the name of cities. Okay? We don't use the with the names of streets. مثلا شارع الملك عبد الله. We don't use the. Washington Boulevard, Main Street. We don't say the main streets or the Washington Boulevard. So we don't use the before names of streets. Again, we don't use the with the names of lakes and bays. اسماء البحيرات مثل Lake Erie or Lake Titicaca. These are all lakes. We don't use them except with a group of lakes like the Great Lakes. لكن إذا كان هناك مجموعة بحيرات نستخدم في هذا الحال ذا، بنحكي the Great Lakes. بينما إذا كانت بحيرة واحدة we don't use the with it. We don't use the before the names of mountains. أسماء الجبال ما بنستخدم مع هذا، مثل Mount Everest, Mount Fuji. لكن with the exception that we use the with a range of mountains. بينما إذا كان هناك سلسلة جبال نستخدم مع هذا، مثل the Andes أو the Rockies أو the Matterhorn, the Himalayas، لأنها سلسلة جبال. ففي هذه الحالة نستخدم مع هذا. We don't use the before names of continents. أسماء القارات مثل Asia, Europe, North America, South America. We don't use the with the continents. We also do not use the names that with the names of islands. هي مثل الجزر Easter Island, Key West, except with island chains إلا في سلسلة من الجزر مثل the Hebrides أو the Canary Islands. Do use the before names of rivers, oceans and sea. لكن نستخدم ذا مع أسماء الأنهر أو الأنهار والمحيطات والبحار. نحكي the Nile, the Pacific Ocean, the Pacific Ocean هو المحيط الهادي. Also we use the with the points on the globe. أيضا نستخدمها مع نقاط مختلفة في الكرة الأرضية، مثلا the equator خط الاستواء، أو القطب الشمالي the North Pole، أو القطب الجنوبي بنحكي the South Pole. فمع النقاط المختلفة في الكرة الأرضية نستخدم معها the. أيضا نستخدم the with the geographical areas مع المناطق الجغرافية، مثلا الشرق الأوسط the Middle East، أو الغرب the West، أو الشرق the East. نستخدم the مع deserts, forests, gulf and peninsulas. أيضا بنستخدم the مع الصحاري يعني الصحراء. أيضا بنستخدمها مع الخلجان، ونستخدمها مع الغابات، وأيضا نستخدمها مع شبه الجزيرة. مثلا نحكي the Arab Gulf, the Persian Gulf، أو the Black Forest، أو the Sahara، the Liberian Peninsula، the Arabian Peninsula اللي هي شبه الجزيرة العربية، the Arabian Peninsula. So we use the with these geographical areas. Also, do not forget the with the following. We say the center, the top, the middle, the bottom, the left, the right, the end, the beginning of، يعني all the directions نستخدم معهم the بالنسبة للdirections اللي هي الاتجاهات. The west, the east, the south, the north. Also we say the same, the best, the worst. أيضا مع الأشياء اللي في منها نوع واحد، مثل the sun, the moon, the word, the sky, the sea, the ground, the country. Also we say the police, the fire, the army, the piano, أيضا الأدوات الموسيقية, the guitar, the drum, and the flute, the radio, but we say television without the doctor, the toilet, the bank, the theater, the post, the post office, the dentist, the cinema. So do not forget to use the with these words. However, do not use the with the breakfast, lunch, dinner. ما بنستخدمهم ده. أو go to work. مش بحكي go to the work. Get to work. Be at work. Start work. Finish work. ما بحكي start the work أو finish the work. لا. أيضا go to school. I'm going to school. ما بحكي I am going to the school. I am at a school. Start a school. Leave school. Okay? I'm going to the university. هذا خطأ. لازم نحكي I am going to university. To King Faisal University. To Duke University. To North Florida University. ما بنقدر نستخدم حدا. Or you can go to mosque. To church. Or you can go to mosque. مسجد. Be in the mosque. بس خطأ. شو لازم نحكي؟ Be in mosque. من الخطأ أنه نحكي be in the mosque أو go to the mosque. مع الموسك أو المعابد الدينية church أو الكنيسة أو مثلا الكنيسة. We don't use the with these things. Go to bed. Okay, ما بحكي go to the bed. Go to prison. Go home. Get home. Arrive home. Come home. Walk home. Leave home. Be at home. Stay at home. So please do not forget. Do not use it with work, school, university, mosque or church, bed, hospital, prison, home. So try to pay attention to the uses of the. Sometimes we can omit the articles. Omission of articles أحيانا تحذف. هذا ما نسميه بالzero article. Okay, zero article. Zero article. Some common types of nouns that do not take an article are names of languages and nationalities مثل أسماء اللغات والجنسيات. مثلا Jordanian ما بحكي the Jordanian. Chinese ما بحكي the Chinese. Saudi Arabian ما بحكي the Saudi Arabian. أيضا اللغات Arabic, English, Spanish, Russian ما بنستخدم معهم الارتكلز. ما بقدر أحكي a Jordanian. Jordanian, okay, أو an Arabic or an English. لا. أيضا we don't use the or articles in general سواء كانت أو an أو the ما بنقدر نستخدمهم with names of sports. Volleyball, hockey, baseball. كذلك we don't use them with the academic subjects, with the academic fields مثل mathematics اللي هي الحقول الأكاديمية. ما بنستخدم مثل mathematics, biology, history, computer science. ما بنحكي the أو أو an معهم. We don't use the articles with the academic subjects. Also, we don't use articles with generalizations. في التعميمات. مثلا, mothers are kind to their kids. All mothers are kind, with no exception. So, with their kids. So we don't actually use articles with it. Also, infants are innocent. All infants are innocent. كل الأطفال رضعهم بريئون. So we don't say the infant is innocent. Okay? Here we have actually a group of sentences, and I want you to do all of these exercises in order to understand the uses of the articles. In each of the sentences below, you will see blank, as you can see now. Please choose one of the following articles for each sentence. A, and, the, أو. You can leave it blank, يعني zero article. For example, my father's car is considered to be a piece of art. That's the P. The word starts with P, so then it's a consonant, حرف ساكن, so it takes a. واحنا بنحكي a piece of. Why we use a instead of the? ليش ما استخدمنا the? Because there are other pieces of art. It's not the only piece of art. His father's car is not the only piece of art. There are many pieces of art. Okay? So please, just do the rest of these examples by yourself. For example, number 9. In some cultures, dogs are considered man's best friend, like American culture. Okay? So here, it's zero article. We should leave it blank. Why? Because here we have kind of generalization, ta'mim. Okay? For example, number 13. In ancient Egypt, cat was considered sacred. Also, we use zero article because all cats, not a specific cat. We are not talking about a specific cat. Also, we are not talking about a particular or non-particular noun of a group. Here is kind of a generalization. Ta'mim. Cat was considered sacred in an Egypt. In an ancient Egypt. So do the rest by yourself, please. And here we have also kind of exercise. Just use the an or the zero article. Could you please give me a piece of cake? A piece of cake, okay? So you need to do the rest by yourself. So if you have any question, just please try to email me at aalmaani@kfu.edu.sa. Thank you so much. Wa assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.